if I could go back in time and give myself advice, I might have to go back multiple times because I've been quite stupid, and I really needed multiple sessions to be fair. And sometimes I made the same mistake over and over. So, I really would need like a more than one time revisit if I was going to give myself advice, because I've always been quite stubborn. But I think the first thing that I would tell myself is, don't be so quick to get married under 30. Wait until you're over 30, because whatever you're going to be going through in your life before you turn 30 is going to lead you down a path of meeting the nastiest types of motherfuckers, and you just want to avoid all of that. So don't think about getting married until you're over 30, and don't have any kids until you're over 30 either, because even if you have an easier life than whatever I've had, I'm saying, like, you still haven't, generally people haven't figured out who they are before they turn 30. They're still on the road to figuring themselves out, because it takes time. So I would definitely say, don't get married and don't have kids before you turn 30. Instead, utilize the time to focus on building up your wealth, investing in property earlier than I did, and definitely travel more. All the places that you want to go to, put them on a list, write them down, and every year try to go to at least one of them. That's what I would give myself as advice. And then specific to me, in my case, I would also, knowing what I know now, based on my specific situation, I would also, obviously this is not necessarily advice for other people, because other people have not lived my life, and they have not been through the situations that I have been through, which by all accounts are extreme. But I would definitely get rid of the relationships that were, hanging on by a thread with all these various different family members. I would have fucking got rid of all of these motherfuckers from way back, instead of making excuses for people who treated me badly, and using the excuse of, things that happened in the past that negatively affected them, that, just trying to make all these excuses for why somebody's treating you like shit. Like, fuck them, just get rid of all of them, because in the end, none of them are going to be an integral part of your life. And those that still linger only do so because they're hoping to see what they could potentially get out of you. So I would get rid of all of my family members from an earlier date, starting in my teens, quite frankly. Would have saved me so much heartache, and so much stress and ill health. Oh my God, could have saved myself all this health problems that I had, under 30, that took me the better part of over 10 years to fix. And it would have saved me fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars also. So I would definitely get rid of all of those motherfuckers, because none of them were worth the fucking skin off my nose. And don't get married under 30. Don't have kids under 30. Just generally focus on yourself and travel. That's the advice that I would give to my younger self, so that I could be in better health and a better situation today, and have more preservation of your mental health. And otherwise you still get there in the end, but it was like a long and bumpy road, you know what I'm saying? So it was better to do those things if one could. But like I said, I probably have to go back and do multiple sessions, because I was like, quite stubborn, repeating the mistakes. So yeah, some of them are learned behaviors, yeah.